this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
On third down, they go Montgomery. That is going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Big Andrew Billings there on the stop. The Lions at 7-2 here on the year. And they were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Throwing on first down, Williams. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
19 Tiger.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Tigers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. His first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down.
Ready, ready.
First down, Houston.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Off the play fake, Williams. Allen's got it, complete. On the move past the 40, and all the way down to the 33-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Swift on the counter. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Ready, break.
7-7, our score after one.
Let's go now.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First down, and they go with Swift again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Williams to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box
ready.
there.
Here's Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. We'll call it locker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Goff on third down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, hurt.
A run between the tackles with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Breida, they'll go up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Tigers are able to stretch out their lead. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. They run it with Breida. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
76. What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Super 66.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And he finds Montgomery complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Super.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Velus Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Tigers would extend their lead here just before halftime. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. On second down, here's Gibbs. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Lions 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Williams looking to throw on second down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Back to throw. Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Now Williams, off play action, dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Off play action. Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
19.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Gerald Everett. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Tigers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. It's Goff. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 83 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Hey, kill!
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They run again with Breida. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Williams now off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25.
A waste of time.
Ready?
Here's Williams on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a give right side Swift. And he powers his way up past the 30. The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aleem McNeil able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Looking to throw. Williams. And Allen's got it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bubba Bolden. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
On 2nd down, Montgomery. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Third and long. It's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in your podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Williams throwing on 1st down. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Again, he'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another timeout when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. big-time sack there on 4th down. And the Lions will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Maverick.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Ric Flair.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here now, 3rd down.
Value 1. Maverick roll. Turbo set.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Seventeen.
Now it's gone. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Goff now to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense.